and welcome to Professional Beauty India Spotlight with me, Priyanka Parshurami. In today's episode of Professional Beauty India Spotlight, we are going to be discussing a very niche topic: why a woman needs skincare for her holistic wellness, and also what is importance to take care of skin during the extremely important times of life, which is the menopause. As menopause is the time when a woman goes through a lot of hormonal changes, there is a lot of wellness needs which occurs in your body, which she also has to take care of, be it skin, be it hair, and to shed more light on why the skincare is needed, and to shed light on why a woman needs her skincare, what it's important in normal life as well as during menopause. We have with us Shweta Parekh, a skincare confidant and director in Infinite Enterprises. Welcome Shweta to Professional Beauty Spotlight.
Thank you, Priyanka. So happy to be here.
Seriously, we finally made this happen after a lot of discussions and to and fro of the timing. And we're really happy that we're here and discussing about it. So,
very happy to be here.
Pleasure. Before we start chatting with Shweta on all the topics that we just said, I would like to give you guys a small gist that Shweta is not only heading a company called as Infinite Enterprises, but she is also into writing. So she's written her first book 2 years ago, which is on what's the need of the skincare, why skincare is needed. Last year she launched her book, which is Damn It's Hot, which basically caters to all the wellness aspects a woman needs to take care during menopause. And now Shweta is all set to launch her third book with regards to that. So before any further ado, and with a lot of curiosity, the industry knows you as a person, as a director of a company. So what inspired you to get into writing? So if you can just tell us about your journey, inspiration.
Definitely. So like you rightly said, 2 books down has been because I work with skincare. So as a company, we deal with skincare products, right? And that gives me the wonderful chance to meet so many people across India, and especially women, because beauty field, especially if you're talking of skincare, you have more women in it. And that is where I realized that though a lot of people work on their skin, they're not always aware of what they really need to do. Or like a simple thing, like right now if I look at your skin, there are so many things it tells me.
Oh, what does my skin tell you? Please tell me.
We'll discuss it later. Okay. But this is what I have found when I got the chance to work across the country. I think now it's been about 13 years I've been working in this industry, and it's been wonderful. Every different area, you get to see different skin concerns, you get to see people dealing with them in different ways.
Yes.
But the one common factor I found is that people don't treat it as an important aspect of their life.
Yeah, that's true.
But on the other side, if you look at it, your skin actually can give you a lot of confidence.
Okay.
Because if I can look good,
yes,
I will feel good about myself. And if your skin is healthy, you yourself are going to be healthy. And it works the other way as well. This is actually what brought me down to penning my thoughts down and bringing out these books. I hope I can at least push people to think about taking their skincare seriously and not just at the visual aspect.
Yeah, I think that's because skincare is something, like even if you ask me when you were just saying about it, I agree that yes, skin is something which is taken for granted maybe as in compared to the other aspects. So yes, this book is really going to help us all a lot, I'm sure. What are you've written the book which is Damn It's Hot, which is regarding the menopause, which is the most difficult time a woman goes through. So can you tell us what specific challenges do women face regarding skincare during this particular time, and how have you addressed them in your book?
So Damn It's Hot, of course, with the pun intended in it. First of all, for anybody who wants to read, it's readily available. So please feel free whenever anybody wants to take a look at it. What I have addressed in this is, first of all, that we need to understand that your skin can tell you a lot about what you are going through. So when we are talking of menopause, today we are talking about that particularly. when you're undergoing menopause, there are so many changes that we undergo
Yes.
within ourselves, right? For me, the interest started in this topic particularly, obviously, you start going through it.
Yes.
You're looking for information to understand what you're going through, and
Indeed.
there wasn't as much. So I started going more into
Yes.
details, and I started combining the two thoughts of my regular work on a day-to-day basis that I do and this concept, and I realized they go together.
Yeah.
So that has been my trigger. Women need to, right now I'm talking about women, but in general people need to understand that your own skin tells you internally what imbalances are going on.
Oh.
Okay, so you could call it your in-house dietitian, you could call it a doctor for yourself in many different ways, right? It shows you, it tells you. Now, for example, if my skin is suddenly going to start feeling very dry, when I'm talking of menopause, it is a direct impact from my hormonal change.
Correct.
Right? Of course, the first thought for women when you talk of menopause is, I only need to think about it if I am facing any issues and I need to see a doctor medically.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? That was the only conversation that came through at the first shot to me when I started discussing with a lot of women across. And that's what I want to tell them, that is not the case. That is only the physical aspect.
Yes.
So yes, if you have medical concerns, please do go to a doctor because they can guide you better. But there are so many other aspects to menopause which we don't realize, and they affect us on a day-to-day basis. And the skin is a beautiful mirror. It can tell you what's going on. Oh yes, it's a beautiful mirror.
Then next time if I have it's gonna be mirror on the wall kind of.
Absolutely, absolutely. So when you want to look better and you want to feel better, look in that mirror.
Yeah.
Say, okay, what is it that I can see? What is it that it is trying to tell me? And let's work on that.
Absolutely. So when you were just saying that, okay, a lot of aspects of what's going in your body, your skin is like a reflection. So is there a kind of, say, what symptoms? So for example, if someone says, okay, when you get a heart attack, you get a pain on the left side, and then if you have some other things, so there are symptoms to each of the things.
Absolutely.
So what symptoms can one look at, or what are the kinds of alarm or signs of menopause in the skin?
See, the basic impact, if we were to discuss of these hormonal changes, is one, your skin starts going thinner. Okay. Of course, it's not something any of us really measure, but you will see the results coming up on your skin. So your skin does feel thinner. With that, there is collagen loss. Collagen, which helps you support your skin structure. Not only skin, bones, a lot of other issues, right? The moment that starts reducing, the skin starts facing other issues. It will get dryness because it is going to help you hold on to the lipids, to the water, to everything, to the nutrients that you require. Now, when all this is depleting from inside, it is going to show on the outside.
Correct.
A simple thing, you take somebody who eats very spicy food. You will see on their face, you will invariably see boils.
Yeah.
See, your body is telling you, I can't take this, or I have a problem with it, and it comes out. So the same way with menopause, when your body is undergoing changes, it will show you on your skin.
That's now a thing to, maybe now even we can look at, acha, inka skin aise dikh raha hai.
Oh my God, no, please don't go staring at me.
No. I was just kidding.
Yes. But it does help, definitely.
Yeah.
It does help us.
And what are some of the misconceptions about skincare during this time which you like to dispel through your writing?
Oh, the first thing I want to tell, I seriously want people to understand is skincare is not something that is one suits all.
Yeah.
Please, just because a friend is using an SPF and that one said this is nice, you went and picked it up and you used it. No, that is not what skincare is.
Yes, agreed.
So let us please understand what your own skin is. Again, it will be different, especially when you're talking of menopause, right? Your skin is possibly going to be different than what it was before for your own self.
Oh.
It is going to undergo change.
So maybe what worked before might not work now.
It may not work now, right? There are so many women who've suddenly started complaining of getting acne.
Yeah.
That's a byproduct of the hormonal change that you're going through. There are women who've suddenly got sensitivity. There's so many issues that come up, right? So you need to, that is the reason, first listen to what your skin says, then please get the right guidance. Of course, Google, the internet, the YouTube, there is enough available.
Correct.
Do listen to it, do read it, but also get it verified. Get some verified input from a professional so that you know what you're going, the route you are taking is correct.
That's true.
Right? It's not just enough to say, oh, I use a cream and I'm good. No. Maybe in your younger days, your skin could bear it. Today, your skin needs much more. The same way like your body needs much more, right?
Exactly.
You need your vitamins, you need your nutrients, you
Yeah.
need everything. Same goes for your skin.
Skin.
Right. So we have today, technologically, we have products which give us these kind of ingredients.
Correct.
I mean, I like to think like this, that I work with the best skincare in the world, okay? The brand that I am working with, Johnson
Yeah,
Cosmetics, I'm the happiest with
Yes.
that. The first feedback that we get from people is, my skin feels good.
Yeah.
And I think that is what healthy skin should be, right?
Correct.
So get your nutrients right, get your food right, get your lifestyle right, do all these things. Please also use good skincare, which is going to suit you again.
Correct.
So
That's
lot of
something, a
things to
point
think.
that is worth to be taken care of, that what suits you might not suit me as a skin. So I think it's more or less same like what food suits you doesn't suit me as, so yes. and important.
Also I would love to say people go in for fads. Like in between we had retinol, which was the biggest fad, I think. Everybody wanted to use it.
Yes.
But understand, please understand what it does. Do you really need it? And then what you are using, is that right or wrong for you?
Yes.
So many parameters to think
Yes.
about, really. So
I
just
think
hope
that
people
comes
would do that,
with
you know.
education, I think, about. So I think through this book or through the different kind of Google or YouTube or podcast, I think this information is now reaching people. So I think now the shift might take place over the
See,
period.
you also have small things. You have like movements like the World Wellness Weekend, right?
Correct.
That was another reason where this whole thing started off for me. These are the kind of movements, I think, which are very important for all of us to sit back and realize.
Correct.
Health is every day,
Yes.
right? Health is not, when I have the time, I will sit back and relax and do something.
Currently, I
Do
think
it
that's
now.
the thing which is missing. In the fast-paced life, that's something which is amiss with all of us, I think.
So, yeah, I think let us be a little more aware of these things, put it into our daily lives.
Important.
Very, very important.
And okay, so you've already come up with your 2 books. Your third book is in like already done. I think it's about to release
Soon.
Yeah. So what is gonna be your 4th book topic that now you're gonna be coming up with? And if you can just tell us, like, how did you decide on these topics? Like, your first book was on why the skincare, then Damn It's Hot. Now your 3rd book, which is like about to launch, and then the 4th book. So how did you plan this entire like lineup or sequel or like?
So first, frankly, I never planned to get into this, okay? It just came off as a trajectory from the work I was doing. But I feel today there is a very, very big need for work like this to happen.
Yes.
See, all of us belong to the beauty industry. It is our jobs to make people feel good.
Yeah.
That's the primary job. But somewhere I find, there's a large segment which is also leaving that primary goal on the side and doing so much else. Of course, we can't edit any of that, but I started looking at it as, okay, what is it that I can do?
Correct.
Okay, so this is my way I think I can contribute. If people can understand what they are doing or why they need to do what they are doing, then they will possibly follow it without having to tell them to do it.
Yes, actually.
So if I was to talk of skincare, I mean, that's my love, right? I will go back to skin always.
Yes.
If you are consulting someone and you're telling them, you need to do these 3 steps for your routine, maybe for a week, 10 days, they will do it.
Yeah.
And then it's very easy to, chodo na, I'll do it tomorrow. Aaj nahi kar. I forgot, right? It's very normal.
100%.
If they understand the importance of why they need to do it, First of all, you need the education for it.
Yes.
Right? You have so many people working in the skin industry who don't know what skin is, who can't tell you the layers of the skin. Yes, it's a reality. Of course, there's a different education
Yes.
system in our country.
Yes.
I'm not saying that, oh my God, that's the ground reality.
Yeah.
But we can choose to change it.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So if you can carry the knowledge to them,
That's true.
why not?
Yes.
So I think that is going to be beautiful if we can bring some change
Yes.
with all
that's
this.
nice. So as you said, we are part of beauty industry, and yes, we are the one who should actually be communicating the change and the things.
Yeah.
So on that grounds, how do you think the beauty experts or the beauticians who work on the salon floor can help cater to the skincare needs of women's, not only during menopause but the overall skincare needs, and help them to come up with a proper skincare regime?
So, see, the first thing I would like to talk about is menopause is not like just one fine day it doesn't happen.
Correct.
Okay. Menopause can be a journey anywhere between 5 to 10 years long. Okay. When you're going through the various stages, now you imagine in 10 years, for example, how much change is going to come in your skin.
Correct.
Right? Your skin is really going to go through a lot. As the beauty industry, as therapists, as skincare professionals, aestheticians, it is our job to give them the right guidance.
Yes.
Yes? Commercial aspects can maybe take a second step.
Yes.
Let the first aspect remain very clear. Of course, and you see, the commercials are very easy to flow in then in any
Yes.
case. But if we can get our work right, if we can consult right, recommend correctly, get them to follow a program, get them to follow treatments that they really need. Because this is a topic you can customize so much.
True.
Every woman is going to be different.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So, and if we can get them a little happier on that, because skin, see, if simple things like if my skin is well moisturized, I'm going to feel happy from inside. Now that's going to have a psychological impact.
Yeah.
That's going to impact my environment when I'm working.
Yeah.
That's going to make me feel happier.
It's a chain
It's
reaction.
an absolute chain reaction. And such a small thing as keeping myself moisturized well.
Yeah.
See how it helps you with your
Actually,
healthcare.
Seriously. And how do you envision your books contributing to the broader conversation about women's health and empowerment?
So I did, when I started off with the books also, we did start off with some webinars as well, where we had gynecologists and people affiliated with this field coming together, hair care specialists, skincare, I was there, to discuss how we can blend everything together. Because this is not a one-stop solution.
Correct.
As of now, but we need to look at it if we can make that available to women.
Yes.
If there can be a platform available to women where we can provide this kind of stuff. So that is what I also think is very necessary, and I'm
Yes,
doing some
that
work
is.
on that as well. I hope the industry also thinks about
I
applying
think,
this to
yes.
our day-to-day work, because
Yes.
we have so much reach with people.
Yes. We are actually working with the people, so it's...
So there is need to
service industry.
get it right, but please get it right.
Yeah.
Let's ensure the commercials don't take
Yeah.
over the concept. It's
know.
very important.
Yes.
But other
And lastly, in your opinion, what role does self-care, including skincare, plays in overall well-being of a woman?
lots. I think it's extremely important. See, in general, I think women are pretty charged up in
Yes.
life, right? Whether it's a lady sitting at home and managing her house, it's not necessary she has to be out. She could be at home, and yet you will find the home running really well,
Yeah.
right? So somewhere they are in charge and they like to do their things well.
Yeah. Actually.
But if they will not look after themselves, then the whole trajectory is going to go downhill, right? Self-care is extremely important, not only physical wealth, which your health
Yeah.
is your wealth. That's
Yeah,
why I call it
exactly.
physical wealth,
Yeah.
right? So not only your physical wealth, emotionally, that's another huge thing with menopause.
Yeah, actually.
There is so much. Sometimes you
Trauma.
find women who don't know whom to talk to.
Yeah.
So, there's no safe space for them within their families possibly, and they're wondering how do they deal with this. These are the things we need to make available as a society.
Correct. Okay.
Emotionally, so many ways
Yeah.
to support these. There are so many activities that are there. There are so many platforms that are available. Let's get them out.
But do you think in a country like India, like as you said rightly, like people hardly like even converse about this topic?
Oh, people don't.
Yeah.
Oh, people don't.
So where somebody that like in a family also where the conversation is only not happening. So how do you think is this going to like how can we get that shift like?
So that's the point I'm making, right? That one, it is not a taboo. To understand the woman is undergoing so much. Now, the family is the one who's there, right? If you cannot be there for her, you're expecting outsiders to do that? Where is her safe space then? And what is wrong? This is a natural process she's undergoing. The least you can do is support her.
That's
What is wrong in discussing it? Right? If you can't talk to your loved ones, who are you going to talk to? Why do you need to go hide, chat with a friend somewhere outside and find a niche to talk? Why? Why can't I talk about it openly?
that is a niche. So I think that's why in the introduction also I said we are going to be talking about a very niche topic. So
But very, very important, I would say.
yeah,
Very
niche
important.
but essential and the most important one. Yes.
And it's time we address it because I think our lifestyles have also changed a lot.
Yes.
See, earlier, all this was being dealt with very differently because lifestyles were not so hectic. It was all right, women were mostly at home. So they had a simpler way of dealing with all this. But today, all of us are on the go.
Seriously.
So if we can't develop this network around us, how is it going to work?
That's true.
So that's why the dynamics need to change. People
Yes.
need to be open to these conversations now.
Yes, 100%. Yes. Cool. So this were your like proper questions. Now we are going to be having something called as rapid fire and
Wait.
quick questions. Yes.
Oh,
Where you
okay.
have to answer like them quickly and shortly. Okay.
Okay.
So your first question: what's your favorite skincare ingredients for your menopausal skin?
Oh, I think right now it's ceramides. Okay. I love the way they blend onto the skin. They help. It's simple. They help you hold the water and the oil together that your skin needs. So I think right now I'm very happy with that.
Great. One skincare myth you wish would disappear forever.
Skincare is not just applying something and forgetting about it. Please, skincare is healthcare. So please pay attention to that. Extremely important.
Morning or evening skincare routine?
Evening, any day.
Why?
See, night is when your skin repairs. Right? So that's the first. If I had to only make a choice, obviously I would say both.
Obviously, yeah.
But if I was only given one option, I would never like to miss it at night. Believe me, it makes a world of difference.
That's nice. Sheet mask or clay masks?
None of them.
None.
Oh, I will go for cream masks, which are way more nourishing.
Oh, okay.
And they will help your skin feel healthier. Because the first two that you mentioned have different specific end uses.
Correct.
So those deliver those results, but these are
Correct.
an all-time favorite.
And last, top beauty advice you would give to the younger selves?
Pay attention to your skin. Don't take it for granted. It's going to be there always with you.
Yes.
Right? It's important. I mean, I'm not saying go for a 10-step routine or anything.
Correct.
But at least pay some attention to it.
Great.
And you'll be happy at the end.
Thank you, Shweta. It was really nice chatting with you and
loved
discussing about this topic. So all of you can just grab your copies. It's available online. And to read more further, you can also have the copy of April-May edition of Professional Beauty Hairdressers Journal, where Shweta has spoken about the ways to take care of the skincare and the other regimes during this time. So stay tuned for the space. Thank you.